Coming at you from Scratcher Wolf Studio. It's Rage Across the Internet presents Wherever Gaia Takes Us, a Werewolfy Apocalypse Let's Play. Starring
Daniel Tyson as Ricochet.
M as Carly Emberstring.
CJ as Nightfang.
and I'm your storyteller, Porter.
So do they always have food here, or...?
Yeah, this is the second time I've actually come, but yeah, the first time it was a lot of food. Like, I got here near, I think, the start, if not a little bit after, and trust me, those tables were full.
So, like, weekly, this happens weekly.
I don't know if it's weekly. I know it's at least once a month. Yeah, they put it on every now and then. I caught it the first time, and they got it today, so take that how you will.
We can just come here anytime we want just to grab some food and looks like some cool games. Maybe not cool, but...
I don't know, I feel like that would make us a member of the church, and I don't know if I'm interested in that.
Nobody's tried to convert me yet, and last time I was here, fucking one little ping pong tournament.
Yeah, that's what they all say until they're converted.
And you said yet, so you're implying you're waiting for it to happen?
I mean, this is a fucking church event. They're bound to try at some point, but, you know, there's a little bit more we've got going on in our side of things, so probably less tempted even by this great food.
Yeah, but you can't say fucking church in the same sentence. They might kick you out.
Yes, you can.
You just did.
Right, but they might kick you out.
I don't say it in front of them.
A hush befalls the crowd. The children settle. Eyes to the podium. As Pastor Banks makes his way up, his wife beside him, holding an umbrella over him to shield him from the hot sun as he speaks. The man seemingly in his 60s or 70s. His thin white hair slicked back, barely covering his liver-spotted head. His nose is hooked and lips are thin and pursed into a frown. The devil works his way into our children, corrupting their pure and innocent souls just as he always has. And we know how he works his ways. We know his tricks. That's why he will come to us not head on, no, but through our children. Our enemies have gotten more clever, and so we must stay vigilant to keep the devil from our beloved community. These violent video games and comic books, not the only doctors to be found, and while we must love our neighbor, we must also watch for the outsider. For I have it on good authority there was a murder just last week. A body defiled and hidden by our so-called Sheriff Hogue. A grisly, satanic scene, my children, and while I will not go into detail, I urge you to keep your children close, keep your community close, keep your hearts open to the church, and I will do all I can to keep us safe. Freak storms, explosions, God is testing us, but fear not. Faith will see us through, for we stand in the shadow of his divinity. Amen! The crowd exclaims, Amen. Response, they begin clapping and cheering. He smiles with yellow crooked teeth, waving his hand a bit. Is escorted by his wife, he comes down the podium, shaking hands and smiling to the members of the congregation.
Is this the same guy that was singing with the choir the night of the storm and the murder at the trailer park?
Well, you ask your storyteller. The joke's on you for two reasons. One, he wasn't singing, and two, that scene never happened because you guys didn't go until the morning after.
Right, but they were still singing.
But that didn't happen that night.
They were there the next day, though.
The choir was still there, yeah.
Choir was okay. So
yeah.
he was the director of the choir.
It's the same man, yes.
Okay, that's what I'm... Okay.
Nothing you said was accurate, but you're thinking of the same person.
Okay, that's what I needed. Yep. Thank you. Oh boy.
He certainly sounds like a believer. Like a believer.
He's not wrong about the murder, but I'm just gonna give the guys some side eye. Like, what the heck just happened?
Look around like the crowd and see pretty much everybody's focusing on this guy.
Yes. Are you asking me or telling me? Because it sounded like you were telling me.
I'm asking, is that what I'm noticing?
Well, sure. They're focused on the leader of their church who just spoke.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I'm seeing that, then I would... These people will kind of believe anything they're told, huh?
I mean, it's not like they have something to show them if they're wrong or not.
Are pastors always that angry?
I think just shrugging.
Not angry, my child. Concerned. He puts his bony hand on your shoulder. There is a sickness running through this place. And I cannot claim to know everything. But I can sense the evil in this island. And as a servant of our Lord, I will do everything in my power to keep all of you safe. He looks at the three of you and smiles. He squeezes your shoulder slightly.
I'm just a stone still.
I'm going to get a little shiver.
His other hand over to Rico, squeezing your shoulder as well.
Definitely a little shiver then.
Enjoy the food. And this blessed day, children.
Thank you.
We'll make the most of it.
Thanks.
Continues on visiting with the congregation.
I think just gonna let out a breath. He didn't realize he was holding. Okay, that was a little awkward.
Why did you guys tell me he was right behind me?
He just fucking showed up.
Watch your language.
Dude's got some ninja moves for an old man. You okay?
He touched me.
I mean, he just touched you on the shoulder.
He's still gross.
Are you afraid of elderly people?
Yeah, aren't you?
No.
You guys think
No, you just gotta push them hard enough and they break a hip. I don't know why you'd be afraid of them.
Ed, that's bad.
Chronicle 3. The Dream Chasers meet Swimming Birds.
Brittle and bone.
Oh, man.
He just snuck up there, huh? Creepy.
Well, we weren't really paying much attention to him unlike everybody else.
Still
wait. I'm gonna look around to make sure he's not behind me as I say something again.
No, he's actually giving Deanna a hug.
Oh, okay. How come he knows about the murder, but nobody else seems to?
That's a very good question.
That is. And he was saying the sheriff was hiding it.
Is there something going on with the sheriff that you guys have noticed?
Did we not tell you about that?
About what?
Not a word.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we've got some stuff to fill you in on.
We forgot about that, huh?
Yeah. Just doing my own quick little look around. Just doing my own quick little look around. The sheriff was taking kids into the woods to feed them to cedars for a little while.
Can I do that shocked thing where, like, somebody, like, hits them and grabs them? What the fuck?
Yeah, probably some kind of mind control thing. Yeah, and then the sheriff was the one who was being mind controlled, if that's what we're calling it.
I mean...
No, What?
Yeah. It was a little bit of a shock to us as well, but he doesn't seem to be doing it anymore after we got rid of the cedar, the first one.
Is he knowledgeable of his actions? Clearly, it sounds like he... I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, at least a little bit, because there was remorse.
Like, it's one of those things of, I don't know if he had any control over himself in the moment. But, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go kill the sheriff? There's like only 3 fucking cops here. Somebody will notice it at this point.
One of them's sacrificing children. That's fucking weird.
We don't know if he's still doing it, but, What?
It's a lead we didn't really keep following because it kind of stopped. That and other shit just kept happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a little bit before we first met KT, so certain things took a little bit more priority over the others at the moment of the whole, possible veil breach and then everything else. But to my knowledge, that's that's probably one of the most important things that's happened that we forgot to tell you about. Other than that, you're on the same page as knowing as much about this island as we do.
I guess we'll see if that's true, if something else comes up.
Until we remember something else.
Yeah, it seems that things keep coming up. Anyways, I'm curious. I don't know if you guys are as well, but...
Oh, certainly am.
What do you think the Umbra looks like around here right now?
That is a very good question.
Wouldn't hurt to look, just...
Well, especially since they probably cleaned up the crime scene by now. So we're not going to find much here, I think.
I find something in the Umbra, though.
Yeah, especially if it's all the weird totem building stuff and everything from the picture. If it's part of some ritual or something, that's gotta leave some mark in the Umbra, or leave something behind.
For sure. Should we sneak off or something?
I mean, really don't have to sneak off, just, wander off. It's not like we're having to stay here.
Okay, you're taking issue with the word sneak. Okay.
I mean, it's just one of those things that, we don't have to look, if somebody sees us and we're sneaking off, it's like, okay, what the fuck are these kids up to? Or, versus, we're free to go, just walk off.
We're just going
get
away.
Up. Yeah.
The best kind of sneaking is nonchalant, you're right.
It is the ultimate.
Yep.
Let's not be suspicious and just leave.
Yeah, taking a moment to just finish off the few bites of his burger.
Oh, I imagine I scarfed that thing down as fast as I possibly could. That's what she said.
It's like 3 shows going on right now.
Radio for all.
Right.
Yep. Beautiful. That's fucking perfect.
4 people laughing at 3 different fucking shows.
Yep. It's a good day. I guess we just take off then. Thanks for the food, everyone. I'm not saying it very. I'm not saying it very loud. I'm just like a nonchalant, like, hey, whatever.
A few people that are drawn to your waving. And kind of awkwardly wave back. Woman, looks to be in her mid-20s, starts to approach.
Okay.
She waved her over.
I'm gonna go.
Wave her over.
Well, hello, folks. How you doing?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
I was just looking for a trash can. I don't know what he's doing. I'm gonna look around like I'm looking for a trash can for my plate.
I think he's just gonna get up and start walking towards one.
Oh, no, sweetie, there's some garbage bags over at that table over there.
Thank you, ma'am.
I thought you were somebody else. I'm sorry.
No problem. Well, I'm Janelle. No. She offers her clean and manicured hand.
To shake? I'm going to look down on my hand. Like, sorry, my hands are dirty from the food. I don't want to get your hands dirty.
Of course, from the food.
You dick. Nice. I sure saw that coming. Good one. Yeah. No, I just got done eating. Sorry, it was a little greasy.
I understand. My 4-year-old's the same way.
That's too. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, enjoy the food now.
Yeah, thanks.
She takes a few steps back and takes a little bit of a grip on her purse as she walks back to her group.
Come on, Rico, the garbage bags are over here.
Yeah, the garbage bags. Yeah. Got any napkins over there, too?
You hear a voice in your head. You sure you just don't want to lick those clean?
What about that one around your forehead?
So you just imagined that one. That's on you.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Let's get out of here. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah, Captain Nonchalant.
Yep.
She don't want to wave anyone else down or light any fireworks or something?
No. We wanted to be seen. So people knew we were here, but not. I don't want to grab.
I mean, we talked to Diana. The fucking pastor came over. People knew we were here.
Yeah, and the guy that served the food.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was fine, right? It was fine. It's just more attention is unnecessary. So let's go. Let's go.
Hey guys, I got these M80s. We can light them off and toss them on the ground, and when they go off, people will be looking at the sound and not us as we walk away.
It's okay, Rico. I'll teach you how to be nonchalant one of these days. Tap him on the shoulder.
Danny, what's your dex stealth?
Good question. Hold on. 3.
Are you sure?
My dex is 3. My stealth is 0.
Oh, no, okay. No, that's about right.
Okay.
Never mind, that all tracks.
So my dex stealth is 3.
No, it's 10 out of 10. That's right.
Oh, my jaw hurts from being open that way. Holy moly.
Did you say stealth or streetwise? Because,
Oh.
They go, buddy, we're going to get you a helmet one of these days so you can get out of these awkward situations just by putting it on.
We're trying not to draw more attention. Why would you put a helmet on me?
So your charisma?
For charisma?
So people won't question
That's
you
why.
act weird.
Oh, that's mean, Ed.
How about next time this little fucking picnic party comes around, you just bring me back a burger. Alright? You can go by yourself next time.
Okay.
I don't want to be around these people anyway.
Just gonna shrug. Okay, well, fine, I'll bring you something back, if anything. If I remember.
Don't remember.
Oh, I'm going to look at you very, very slowly, turn my head and look at you. You'll remember. Right?
How about we do what we came here to do originally? before we get sidetracked with free food.
Yeah. Let's go that way. I'll point away from where the people are.
All right.
Yeah, no hesitation. Sue starts pointing, start walking.
All right, you head over to the restrooms. There's a little station, obviously. Water fountain, boys' room, girls' room.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, probably the closest to private.
Yep. Go in, just look around to see if anybody's in there, and then step sideways if not.
Let's get them rolls.
What diff?
Standard diff.
Okay, so -1 because of salmon, so 5.
No, I'm talking to perceptions first.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Perception.
Yep.
Yeah, you see this, man? It's like, well, I'm going to make sure we look around first, and then I'm just going to bypass the outcome of that roll and go straight to the Umbra. Nice try.
2 successes.
The C is for cheater.
4 successes.
3 for me.
Okay.
4, 3, 2.
You,
Solid.
You wait a couple moments till the coast is clear. All 3 of you have the bright idea to use the mirror in your corresponding bathrooms.
Mark?
So why don't you go ahead and do that at a diff 7.
Okay.
That's pre-Coho Jack.
Yep.
Pre-Coho Jack. Okay, I was going to ask.
3 for me.
2 for me.
Well, Carly and Nightfang, you rend your way through the gauntlet with relative ease. A few moments later, not even, maybe a good 30 seconds before Ricochet tears his way through, brushing the gossamer clingings of the gauntlet from his skin. You look around and find yourself standing in a patch of dirt. The outline of the bathroom facility, just a series of stones forming a rectangle around you. The stench hits. Yes.
Cover my face.
As you see a deep but relatively small holes running deep into the ground. You can hear some bubbling down within them. Almost
We moved to fresher air.
Yeah, leave the vicinity.
like the belching of small creatures, some sloshing, as if something's trying to crawl its way up.
Learn something new every day. That's nasty.
You look around at the park itself. The tree cover is much thicker. Where you can see where trees were once, or in the realm, long since cut down, or still standing strong here in the Umbra. The grasses are a good 3 feet high, long and flowing in the umbral winds. Let's get another perception awareness. What am I doing?
3.
3.
1.
Carly looks around. A slightly higher patch of grass smacking her in the face.
Ouch.
Getting her eye a bit. It keeps her from really noticing anything about the world around her. Well, the 2 of you gentlemen, you slowly pan around the area. The park is very much open. You can see the church in the distance, standing tall. This massive old Gothic thing, like in some painting you'd see hanging up on a poster in a dorm room. Your eyes continue to travel, and further on you can see the boxy, beige-shaped stones that form the school. The land is relatively flat here, despite kind of not being so much the case in the realm. But the structures you can see in the distance that absolutely stand out. You can see it, but you do remember, you do know that the trailer park isn't super far from here either. Through the 3 feet of grasses, however, you can see not only are they moved by the winds, but something else. Various spots, creatures hidden beneath the grass, milling about here and there in various directions. It's sometimes hard to tell where they're moving and where the wind just takes the grass naturally.
Keep your eyes, keep an ear out just in case you hear anything. We're not the only things wandering through this grass, it looks like. Should we start heading over to the school?
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Just wanted to make sure we didn't have any objections or somebody wanted to go checking out that album cover that looks like it's a church.
Wait, what album cover?
Just gonna point off into the direction of the church. Of the big gothic.
Is that where the sermon was at?
The storyteller question?
Is that the direction that the sermon was in?
No, it was just a podium here in the park.
That was the podium where, like, the person gave the sermon?
No, the pastor gave the sermon from a little podium in the park.
Oh,
that's
and
the
the
church.
church is, like,
Beyond
way
the
off in the
park.
distance.
It's just, tall enough and imposing enough we can see it.
Yeah, it's big enough in the umbra that you can see it.
That's cool. Real cool. Maybe another time, but not right now.
Fair.
Some Blue Oyster cults probably over there. They don't want to hang out with you anyway.
Yeah.
They don't fear the Reaper.
God damn it.
Bang.
They're busy not fearing the Reaper. We're doing astronomy.
I love astronomy, though. That's my favorite one.
That's why I took it from you.
I know. It was just easier with the Reaper, though.
Let's get moving. It's this way. I'm actually going to shift down to Lupus first and then start walking through the grass. Just to have an easier time if hearing or catching the scent of something getting too close.
Okay.
I'm going to stay in Hamid because they're taller.
Yeah.
You said the grass is about 3 feet?
Exactly. Yeah, about 3 feet high.
So just taller than a lupus wolf.
Fair. So, scratch that with sticking on it then.
I'm going to shift to Lupus so I can't see a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Unless you do like a leap, 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 leap.
So, any guesses what we might be running into when we get there?
Nothing's a surprise anymore, and that's the problem.
Is it? We seem to get surprised by a lot.
Just when you think you've seen it all, something else new shows up and don't like it.
Only if I had that much confidence. I think I've seen it all.
Well, certainly no, I haven't, but
Same.
if I had to guess... this was the first murder site, right? That was what KT said?
Yeah, it's the one with, and then I'll, like, pull out the picture. I think it's the one with this picture. So...
Okay. So...
arms
Maybe.
and legs twisted into some... and a head.
Yeah.
Into some kind of... So, I'm guessing we'll see some kind of reflection of this, because this seems ritualistic, like you said earlier. And I'll put the picture back.
As you inspect the picture, it's obvious it's from Roche Elementary. You could see that the totem, the artwork, was placed in the center of one of those pieces of playground equipment. The circles with the handles that the people spin and the children go around.
The merry-go-round?
Well, it's
Wait. What is that called?
Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
I think it's a merry-go-round.
Well, I thought a merry-go-round was
that-
just another word for a carousel.
It might be, but it also might just be the thing that you, like, sit on and spin. I just remember them as the thing that me and my buddies would use to try seeing who could hold on the longest after we all spin it as fast as we can.
Right. The thing you
I
use to
would
make
sit in
people
the
sick or
middle and-
weaponize your body is like cannonball.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. They're called merry-go-rounds, carousels, or spinning discs, depending on where you're from.
This is a spinning disc.
I don't know why spinning disc just sounds just like an extra boring name for that, since it's just a descriptor.
Right? I like merry-go-round.
I mean, I guess, but I can't remove that from a carousel.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Well,
to
it's
me.
pretty much the same thing.
But you don't sit on like a horse. You just sit on the steel.
Yeah, you just hold on to them.
And try not to get flung off.
I like to sit in the middle and let the world spin around
Well,
me.
you
And
can't.
whenever it stops, I'd like bumble around.
You can't sit in the middle because that's where the body parts are.
That's what he's saying. That's where the body parts are right now.
See?
I'm
Perfect.
getting dizzy
Good
just thinking
placement.
about this stupid thing.
It's definitely Roche Elementary.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's head over to the playground then.
Yeah. If this was the most recent murder scene, I'd expect probably to run into maybe a scrag or two still hanging around. Maybe we'll get lucky and they've already moved off. But who knows what else might be around.
Yeah, just keep your eyes peeled.
Mm-hmm.
It's already been said. We don't know what to expect right now.
As you continue on. Ricochet, do you feel something brush up against your leg in passing?
Cringe a little.
You could see the grasses moving ahead of you, passing you as it brushes by.
Ugh.
Carly, you see 2 or 3 more of these shapes. Something, again, crawling through the grasses, going in the same direction, is the one that brushed up against Ricochet.
What in the world? And they're heading towards the carousel
In front of you, whether or not.
in front of us. Okay.
In the direction of the school. So that's the direction we're going.
But not necessarily.
Yeah.
Keep my eyes out for them as I continue forward.
Whatever it is, they're low to the ground. Just felt it brush up against my leg. Still can't see anything.
Yeah, I saw a couple move ahead of us.
Well, they'll try taking a bite out of you at least, so that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Stay sharp.
You start to move closer. You can see the spirit of a doe slowly making its way through the trees. It clops along just innocently and stops. Stops suddenly. It looks directly at Carly. It makes that shitty little hiss that only people who know the deers.
Yep.
What is it?
It's just a regular deer, but they're
I was
disgusting.
asking the deer that.
It rears up a bit and seriously, guys, they're just giant rats. They're just big fucking rats.
Uh-huh.
The worst.
Yeah.
When suddenly something springs up at it. A body like a centipede.
God damn it.
Pincers like a praying mantis at the front. It digs into the deer's neck, crawling up the front end of it into its mouth. It starts to shudder and gag and resist. 3 more jump up onto its body as well, onto the side of its torso, climbing up and alongside, forcing themselves into the deer's mouth.
Gross.
What the fuck?
Are they worm creatures? Can I sense worm?
You can do a sense worm.
Okay. Why are you making that face, DJ?
Because I think I remember what these are.
I've not encountered them before.
Carly hasn't, no.
Harley
No.
has not encountered these before.
There's a little detail in the description I think Porter's leaving out for a specific reasons. We're not getting a good head-on look at them.
Head on.
3 successes.
All right, there's a solid amount of worm influence in this area. It's fair to assume what you just saw was not natural.
Yep. Yeah, fair.
The centipede mantis crawling in your mouth things aren't
yeah, good.
strictly natural.
Yeah.
They're not exactly kosher here.
But a very real darkness does permeate the area. The stench of worm is palpable.
Yeah, palpable, yeah.
I like that word too.
I think those might be worm creatures, guys. I think we should do something about that.
Yeah, like keeping your mouth shut so they don't crawl into you too.
Or murder them.
I'm more on board with that idea.
The spirit of the doe contorts and staggers.
Has it been fully consumed at this point?
Well, I mean, who knows what's going on in there? Maybe they're just having like a cocktail party. There's 3 of them jumped inside its mouth. Maybe they're shopping for a condo. Maybe they're tapeworm spirits and they're just helping clean things out. Hey, no one puts a baby in a corner. See that in there?
Yes, I do, and I'm surprised Em doesn't know yet.
Well, Carly's never encountered them.
Carly hasn't, but Em's listened to the story.
That Carly hasn't.
Yeah.
I'm also wondering why you guys haven't started attacking yet.
Oh, I was gonna wait just a moment longer to ask if it'd be appropriate to start rolling the shift up to Krydos.
Oh, if you want to.
Yeah. Figured it puts my head up just a little higher over the grass as well, to give these things a bigger jump.
I would also like to shift into Krynos.
All right.
Carly's just not an act first kind of gal, so I was waiting for one of the guys to act first, like our own.
Same.
4 successes for me.
3 successes to shift.
All right, the 3 of you hit Krynos. Now again, the deer shifts and undulates. It staggers the left and the right. Gross. Shaking its head, its eyes open again. This time a deep burgundy. As if the spheres themselves are filled with blood instead. It looks back up at the 3 of you. Makes its shitty little deer hiss. And clumps off in the other direction through the woods.
Okay.
We scared it?
No. I don't think so.
Oh, I ain't following it.
So you think that's a problem for later?
Why would we just let that go off?
Yeah.
Could I give chase?
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm supposed to. I feel like this is my job.
Yeah, that's definitely not normal anymore. Let's go. And yeah, gonna start running off in that direction.
I'd like to give chase, yes.
All right.
You guys really think this is what's necessary right now and this is what we came here for? I feel like that's
not what we came here for, but
probably what shit happens all the time. I think this is not a priority.
Let's do a perception.
Worst case, we're putting something out of its misery.
Yeah. 3.
2.
4.
All right. Ricochet, you never lost the damn scent. Carly, you pick up on it again instantly and start giving chase. The gentleman right behind you, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, all right, you're at the head of the team, Carly, as you haul off after this thing.
Alrighty. Chasing.
I mean, it doesn't take long. You're in Krynos form. It's just a fucking spirit of a deer.
Uh-huh. With 3 weird baby caterpillars in its insides.
So
if I'm able to catch up with it, I would like to try to put it out of its misery.
Okay.
How do you want to do that?
Yeah.
With my Krynos claws.
You don't want to bite it?
I don't.
Like right, maybe like in the midsection?
I don't know.
What if, instead of slashing at it, you held its mouth open?
And baby bird it?
Oh, like you were going to make out with it, but not really, because why would you kiss a deer?
Just giving you all the bad ideas out of the way.
I wish there was a word for that look.
I believe it's the fuck.
I mean, roll away.
I'm just so concerned with whatever just happened there.
The deer's waiting for you to baby bird him.
Is it? We were just giving you all the bad ideas first.
Well, I mean, you don't know that it's a bad idea. What if she botches this and it turns out that the best idea was the worst one
3.
all along?
3 successes.
All right.
Strength
Clawing is
4.
difficulty 6, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then yeah, 3 successes. And so that would be...
Strength
Is
2,
it-
2.
Okay, I was going to say, is it 2?
Yep.
And is it 6? Holy moly, that's a lot of dice. 7.
All right. You pretty well effortlessly chase this thing down in your Krynos form. Running on all fours, your heart's racing. I know it's not quite the same, but the thrill of the hunt, just the feeling gets you just for a moment. You get close enough. Your teeth snap a few times. You start to salivate just at the thought. Taking down this prey. You come to your senses. You move quickly, remembering what your actual mission here was. And you slash at the thing, ripping its throat a little too efficiently. Its head almost comes clean off. You've turned this thing into a Pez dispenser. It collapses to the ground. You can hear a sickening thunk as the head hits a tree where the body continues on.
Oh, God. So disturbing.
Skids to a horrible floppy stop. You can hear hissing. Not shitty deer hissing, but almost a cockroach hissing. As you look in your crystal ball.
It's in my claws.
Oh, okay, sorry. Thought you were about to tell me the future. I'll tell you the future. Is the first of the 3 creatures comes skittering out of the neck hole.
That's what I was waiting for.
It licks up to you, hissing and rearing back a bit like a cobra. You can see the front arms of this large centipede-like creature, again like a praying mantis. Its head like that of an infant, a human infant. Rows of sharp teeth inside.
Oh,
It
God.
skitters off between your legs and fucks off into the woods. The other 2 leave as well, in different directions.
It wouldn't be fast enough to try to get any of them.
I mean, you can try.
What would I roll to try to stab one of them?
To try to stab one of them? That'll be an expo.
Could either one of us followed up behind her try the same since
3.
they ran?
You reach down at the one charging between your legs, but just taken aback by what you just saw, it got the drop on you, and you couldn't grab it in time. The 2 of you, again, just a few steps behind, really, but kind of hung back to witness the chaos that ensued. See the other 2 slipping away. You guys were going for them? One of you was, none of you was. What's happening?
Oh, I was just asking if they were running past her in like our direction. Could we just try going for a swipe or?
Well, they're running in different directions, so.
Okay, then.
One of them was coming towards you guys at my direction between my legs. I missed it.
Well, I would say one went behind your legs and is kind of off. The other two are because you had caught up to it. Just work with me. There's 3 directions.
Yeah.
You can each have one, theoretically.
Yeah. I'll try going for one of the ones that didn't go right past. That M didn't, or that Carly didn't miss.
No, I follow.
Since I'm at the back of the pack, since I had that lowest perception.
So what's the plan? Or what are you doing?
Just going for a quick little swipe. Like, if I got to, run up to it a bit and just try getting that swipe before it's able to get just out of my reach.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. I actually know how to count dice. I was looking at the dice in my hands, like, something's not quite right about this pool. Yeah, it was 1 short. That would be 1 success.
You run up and swipe at it, but being obfuscated by the tall grass, you don't think you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Ricochet?
These things are running away. This is not our concern right now. We have bigger things to deal with. I'm up for a fight too, but at the same time, we gotta learn there's times to fight and times to not. Right now, our priorities aren't these disgusting spirits that we knew were already here. They're not going anywhere. They're not hurting anything, except that
they're clearly hurting things. And what was that? Combat the worm wherever it dwell?
I was about to bring that up.
Are not our priority right now.
It's literally number 2.
You're both right in your own ways here. Rico, this was, happening just nearby, not too far out of our way. Yeah, we ran down the deer for a little bit, but the school's not going anywhere. The murder scene's not going anywhere.
Combat the worm wherever it dwell.
Until another murder happens.
Yes, because they're going to set up the same murder token right in the same place. Are you scared of them? Are you fearful? Is that what this is?
These baby worms? I mean, they're creepy, but it's not a priority.
And then they're clearly possessing Gaian creatures, which isn't good.
Yeah.
That nice little deer spirit is dead now because of them. And it was corrupted for a minute there, and we're not to do anything about it? That doesn't make any sense.
Not right now.
Well, Rico, the thing is, the reason why I'm on Carly's side with this one right now is we don't know if this is a case of, these things jump into these creatures, run off for somewhere, go find a place, kill it, eat it, and make more of it like the cedar. So, hey, the deer's right here. We can chase it down a little bit, take care of it. Maybe we kept it from being a bigger problem later. At the price of a couple minutes.
Those worms were clearly not creatures of Gaia. That is disgusting.
Yeah. I agree on that.
And you want me to just leave it and let it go and do its thing?
No, I just want to do what we came here for.
Then let's get back to it now. We put the deer out of its misery. We tried. I couldn't get a hold of one of them. Carly whiffed.
You did nothing. Great, Arun.
Hey.
Pissed. I'm pissed.
You can both take a rage.
Tired of wasting time.
Want to get back at Katie. Bash Doug.
Nice.
Okay. Well, yeah. Hey, we did what we could right now.
We could have done more with our Arun.
Maybe, but we did what we could right now. He was focused on our objective, trying to keep us focused, since we do tend to be a little scatterbrained sometimes. Good job, Rico. You did the right thing, Carly, of going after this thing and putting it out of its misery. We've done what we can. Let's focus and now go do what we can do about the ritual thing that we were originally looking into.
Gonna bow and extend my arm out. After you.
I'm going to swat his hand out of the way and continue forward.
Chapter 5.
0.5.
Carly waylays the group with some window dressing that she wanted to chase. Look, atmosphere, let's get it.
I felt like it was my job.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Like that continued on. He's like, oh, you're just chasing my atmosphere. All right.
We're playing our parts.
Your
it's
atmosphere was bad, and I didn't like it, so it needed to die.
How was it bad? You
No, it's
started
not.
chasing it like it was the main plot.
It's
Yeah.
not, it's not that it was
That's
bad.
good. No, I meant like bad, like
It's a bad thing.
Evil.
Yeah.
philosophically
Evil.
bad.
There you go.
It was
your
clearly
atmosphere is
good window
evil.
dressing.
Yes.
I felt like it would be against Carly's nature not to chase it.
That's cool.
I will also say, Porter, there was a part of me that like suddenly got the idea in flash of imagery when the head of the deer came off. I was half expecting one of the baby heads to pop out of the stump and the
So
deer
was
keep
I.
running.
Just the baby head comes out.
Yeah.
That'd have been amazing.
Yeah, that would have stopped Nightfang cold in his tracks and be like, yeah, let's go the other way.
Yep, not dealing with that one.
There's not enough eye bleach in the world.
I'm sorry that I care about the spirits.
It's all good.
I just felt it wasn't even scripted. I just felt that since you guys saw them before, it was time to see what they do.
No, I mean, knowing what they look like, it's almost predictable what they're supposed to do.
But no, it fits, and it's certainly just the right kind of creepy.
Oh yeah.
Like,
And it
if
didn't
we're-
take that long. So
No, it's fine. No, we're playing parts. No one's mad here.
Big our pitch our Thurs. Have to go to school, so get back to KT.
I'm living in the world Porter created.
Yep.
Returning whence you came, you continue making your way back to the school. Once you get there again, you see it's a collection of beige-looking walls, cracks and holes throughout them, some in the shape of windows or doors, some just in absence. There's little chunks of roof here and there. You can see playground equipment, but warped and distorted. You know, as if the jungle gyms have been squeezed from the left and right to make them taller and oblong.
Nice image.
Yeah, the monkey bars continue and spiral out before crossing under themselves and where they're supposed to go. Impossibly high swings with impossibly short chains.
Well, this certainly looks creepy enough for a ritual spot.
Weird. Where is that merry-go-round?
You continue around, taking things in, and you see it. It's more shaped like an umbrella, how each part curves in, coming to a very fine, almost razor's edge point on each side. Perception alertness.
Yep.
3.
0 for me.
This is interesting.
Nice.
6, 6, 9, 9, 10.
All right. Carly, as you look around, you see various chalk drawings on the ground. As you've gotten closer, the grass has given way to what seems to be a craggy blacktop. Uneven and splotchy, but nonetheless. You can see hopscotch panels drawn impossibly long. There aren't numbers so much as odd symbols, the ideas of numbers. But they continue on like they're their own path, as if its own little road made of chalk. It goes far, as far as you can see, curving around the building. You, of course, see this too, Ricochet. And you look up and you can see the spirits of various birds circling about. See some sort of what could be vulture spirits, but are not at all vultures.
Okay.
Hanging at the top of these buildings, just watching. And then something else you can feel. Something else is watching from inside. You can feel tiny eyes upon you. You're not entirely sure how many, but you can feel them, man. You don't know their intent, and you cannot tell how many, but man, they're there. They are watching every move that the three of you make. Your body tenses up. Nightfang, an umbral wind blows quickly through the area. You are distracted by it.
Whatever it is, we're not alone. Something inside, almost like they're waiting for us.
Can you be any more cryptic? Like, what the fuck? Like, what's waiting for us?
I don't know. I just feel it. But they know we're here. They're watching us.
How many of them are there?
I can't tell. But, like being watched from multiple angles.
So should we do something about it, or should we ignore it?
Just gonna stare at you for a minute.
Yeah, I got no idea what you're going on about. I don't see fucking shit. I don't feel shit.
Well,
Like, I get that this place is creepy, but you're taking it to, like, a whole other level, man.
Nightfang, a butterfly!
Like, his head snaps that way.
or I guess this school doesn't have a little cute little deer face on it, so probably shouldn't be that worried, right?
You know for a fact that wasn't a cute little deer face.
Not anymore. What happened?
Fucking question me.
Okay.
Out of, like, distracted curiosity at this moment, Nightfang's just gonna do that. You know, just a little idle energy, gotta do something. He's gonna just try giving a little merry-go-round, just a nudge on one of the bars to see if it actually moves here. Or if it's all absolutely... Yeah.
The sound echoes through the umbra.
Oh, God.
It's as if someone put it through a megaphone.
I'm gonna cover my ears. Oh God, stop that.
What? I had a feeling it would sound something like that. Just curious.
You can see the eyes. Tiny red pits glowing in the darkness, staring at you from the holes inside the school building. They come into focus. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20. They keep appearing. 20 pairs of eyes, glowing and staring. 2 get closer. 2 eyes now, bigger, redder in the darkness. It approaches. You see a ghostly figure step out from the school, from the shadows of the building. It looks like a little girl. Tall golden locks, a big pink dress, a blue bow in her hair. Her skin is pale. She looks disheveled. And those eyes, big, red eyes, staring at you like spotlights. Just a tiny child, no more than 4 or 5. She slowly stumbles toward your direction, her arms outstretched, hands grabbing, desperate for a hug.
Is there any way that I can tell if its intentions are impure? If its intentions are evil, it seems evil. That looks like the face of innocence, but also the face of evil.
I think those red eyes might be a giveaway.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Does she look familiar? Does she look like the little girl from the basement?
No.
Station 2. Okay.
No. I mean, if their descriptions were similar, it's purely coincidental.
Okay. So it's just another little child.
You little girl, she's hungry. She wants uppies.
Uppies.
Uppy.
That's still in Krynos at this point. They're just snarling.
I'm giving you nothing, sorry, was the...
No, that's fine.
Yeah, figure it out, is my answer. Or be more specific, one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
But she still stumbles and scoots her way closer to the 3 of you.
What the hell are you?
I assume by this point, Nightfang clearly sees this, even with his distraction from earlier.
Let's find out. you know that bees and dogs can smell fear?
They figured.
I don't want to work. Just gonna be night thing all day. No, you're aware of what's going on now.
Okay.
You look over and see this suddenly.
Okay, because I wanted to just be sure in case this wasn't the whole it's still completely in his own world.
Wouldn't that be amazing though? These two are seeing this and are just horrified, and you go over, and then you get the internal sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows, everything that's
this place is kind of creepy, but it's not that bad.
Let's
play hopscotch.
Yeah, right.
He's got a couple twigs. He starts playing drums in the tree.
Use words. What are you?
Mama. Daddy.
Nope.
Hearing that and turning around. What the fuck? Just taking a couple steps back.
Where did you come from, thing?
She continues moving forward, tears welling up in her giant red eyes. The tears start to cascade down.
Are you gonna let that thing kill you, Rico? Or... It's getting closer. I'm gonna step back. And it's not talking to me.
See, what's Deck's motherly instinct?
I'm standing ground, claws now at the ready, but just...
Christ. You guys know there's a fucking camp on the island, right?
Yeah.
You guys were on the sheriff.
Carly, you got any idea what this kid is? Since, clearly not normal.
Is there anything I can roll to try to identify it? Or can I ask it again in spirit speech? What are you?
Well, I mean, I am taking for granted that you're using spirit speech because that's a passive effect.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't know if you figured or not.
No, I did. Just,
Okay, cool.
It's relative.
And I guess it was just being ornery.
Its relative ability to communicate and or its desire to communicate are not factors in spirit speech.
I figured it was just being ornery, and I didn't know if you
or stupid
perceived or not. Yeah, or stupid. Fair.
I mean, it's a little kid.
Yeah.
Really, honestly.
What words does it know?
It didn't even say uppies. I don't think it can figure that out.
That's the only thing I think it did say so far. Is uppy.
I said mama.
Uppy.
Yeah.
It moves closer. It's crying.
Can I identify it using like enigmas or occult or anything like that? Or no? I have zero idea what it is. Except for bad.
I could give you an int occult to try. We'll call it a 7.
0.
It's a spirit.
I can't imagine it's anything good. It's got those nasty red eyes.
I mean, do you think it's wormish then? Just being sure.
Can I sense worm?
You can absolutely sense worm. As the three of you standing there.
Really, I'm more like this. Waiting, but yeah.
As you stand there standingly.
Stand there standingly.
Yep.
3 more figures start to come out. Identical to the first one. Slowly.
Like actually identical, or just kids with the red eyes?
Identical.
Okay, yeah, that's fucking weird.
Moving to the 3 of you. You see more sets of eyes in the distance getting closer. Help. It hurts. Help. Help, it hurts. Help, please.
And that wraps up this week's episode of Rage Across the Internet. We hope you enjoyed the game.
Remember, we'll be back in 2 weeks for our next episode, but don't miss our regular episode next week where we discuss Werewolf the Apocalypse.
Thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed the show, please check out our Ko-Fi and join us on Discord. The link can be found on the forums at
rageacrosstheinternet.com. And as always, keep your claws sharp, your head in a swivel. See you next time.
See you next time.